Spence, first things, you're adjusting to football, playing 2 seasons in 1 calendar year.
Yeah.
Obviously, they tell us that's hard on the body. What can you do as a player to make sure that you're as healthy as possible this year?
Yeah, no, I think this is a big summer preparation, making sure you're stretching and doing mobility stuff as far as working out and things like that. And as a team, I think we accomplished a lot of that, just trying to keep all the guys in the team healthy, and that'll be the biggest battle this season. So, I mean, just being smart with what we do and taking advantage of the time that's given to us to, whether it be cold tub or, whoever needs help in whatever way, as long as they get time to go do that, I think that's what's most important.
From an overall result perspective, the spring didn't go you guys' way. Knowing the fact that that happened, is it kind of a good thing to be right back to football, to kind of get the bad taste out of your mouth?
Yeah, I think it kind of, like you said, left a bad taste in people's mouths, and I think it left a lot of people hungry for this season. So even though last spring didn't go the way we wanted it to, with facing a lot of different obstacles and things like that, I think a lot of guys are excited to get a turnaround this season.
Individually, you had a pretty good spring. I know you trade those for the victories, but in what ways did you improve in the spring season and in the off season?
Well, I mean, all the credit goes to the guys around me. I mean, especially the big guys up front. Jared Brinkman, you guys know, he's the Missouri Valley Player of the Year and things like that. And he's an absolute animal. And so playing behind him is always a relief. But just working together collectively as a team in this summer and things like that. And to be honest with you, I know last season a lot of people were masks, and it kind of kept people from being able to see each other. And I don't know, I feel like the team camaraderie is so much better this season, being together and having an entire summer to work out as an entire team each and every day, instead of having to break up in 2 or 3 different groups like it was in the summer past. So being able to come together collectively as a unit and have one common goal I think is the most exciting thing to look forward to this season.
You mentioned the team defense aspect of things. I know you don't have a guy like an Ellerson Smith that puts a lot of pressure on a pass rush end of things, and Coach Farley brought it up that team defense will probably be a little bit more crucial this year. You agree with that?
Yeah, no, and I think we're going to get some guys to try to help fill that void. I know Caden Hotelling's been working his butt off. I mean, he's one of the hardest working defensive guys we have on the team, and it's fun to, like I said, it's fun to play next to him. And we just have guys that love to get after it, and especially those 4 guys up front love to work hard in the weight room. They love to work hard, I mean, out of the weight room too, at practice. I mean, whatever the case is, they're always busting their butts. So it's fun to play with guys with such great energy and great work ethic.
And you don't have, as we mentioned, that guy that's going to draw a lot of attention, but you got a lot of good guys in front of you that can rush the passer and can put the pressure on a defense in that sort of way. Can you work that to your advantage a little bit?
Yeah, well, I mean, so like Jared Brinkman and Christian Boyd and Tim Butcher and those guys, I mean, they're always eating up blocks. So they're always getting double teamed or triple teamed. I mean, because if they don't, they're gonna make the play. And so it helps keep the linebackers free. And all we have to do is do our job and flow and fit and find gaps and find the football. And they do an excellent job of, I mean, occupying blocks and things like that, and makes our job a lot easier than maybe it should be.
What do you see your role being on this defense?
Just bringing good energy. Trying to just help lead a team in the right direction, and when things maybe go sour or south, I mean, if someone scores, just trying to keep everybody in a positive manner and try to keep on pushing through the tough times as they're going to occur throughout the season. You've
always brought the energy in anything you've done, watching you going back to high school. That's something that has kind of always come natural for you?
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to have a bad attitude about anything. I mean, it's football. I mean, people are going to score touchdowns. I mean, bad things are going to happen to people. It's all about how you respond. I think the way you respond is everything and anything. I mean, inside the football field to outside, your response is everything, and not being quick to, be angry, be quick to blame somebody else, and just take a deep breath and be collective and realize that, there's still time left, and you can still make changes that need to be changed. So, yeah.
And going through a season like you did last year, not being on the field in the fall, playing in the spring, Does it make you appreciate these opportunities just that much more?
Oh my gosh, does it ever? Yeah. I mean, not playing last fall. I mean, that was the first fall we didn't play football since maybe before we played flag football when we were kids. I mean, it didn't feel right. We sat around Saturdays and Sundays and watched some college football teams play, and then Sundays watched the pros play. And even though we had fall ball, it was just completely different. So it's just going to be kind of nice to get back to a little normalcy as we are able to play here in this fall, and just I think everybody's just really excited for what's to come.
And I know you're a team first guy, but I'll ask you individual goals for you this year. What have you set some for yourself individual, or are they basically all in the framework of team accomplishment?
Yeah, I'm not a huge individual goal setter. I mean, I do here and there, but I'd much rather succeed as a team, and then that will help the individuals all rise together. I mean, if one guy's succeeding and the other guys aren't, then there's no reason for that. But when everyone's succeeding, then that's when the individuals get even better. So I like to set the team, or help set team goals, and then try to do my part in order to accomplish them.
And what's it going to take for you individually and this team to have as much success as possible this year?
I think just taking it day by day, play by play. I mean, we're going to have bad plays. It's just all about how you respond to the very next play. And I think if we can just get everybody on the same page of just understanding that the next play is the most important play, I think it will be just fine. I think if everybody plays to what they're capable of, it's going to be a good year.
Best of luck this year, and thanks for the time.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.